All right, welcome back, boys and girls and children of the corn. See what I did there? After I made my last video on the RZR, it's still overheating. I did I don't even know, like a leak down test, but not a leak down test. So I don't have a leak down tester, but I thought I could use a compression checker, and then if the pressure dropped as it sat, that would mean, you know, that the head gasket's out or something. But the compression checker has a check valve or a one-way valve on it, so I'm not sure what I was thinking, but that doesn't work like that. But it doesn't show any signs of it being a head gasket. I mean, there's no white smoke. It doesn't overpressurize the coolant reservoir. It's not, I don't know if it's using coolant or not. I haven't had it running long enough since I've been messing with this issue to see if it's been using coolant, but I don't think so. I'm just having trouble getting air out of the system, and then once I think I have air out of the system, I drive it and it overheats. It'll sit and idle, won't get hot or anything. So I'm thinking it hopefully is the water pump. I ordered a water pump. I found one, a brand new one on eBay. It was like 72 bucks or something like that. I'm gonna get hooked up to the trailer, go to the storage unit, get the RZR, take it home where all my tools are at, and put the water pump in and see if that fixes my unit. All right, let's get hooked up to the trailer. So we're using Sugar Daddy to go get the RZR because that's what's here. All right, let's go. All right, made it to the storage unit. Let's get the RZR loaded up. It's not that exciting. All right, we got the RZR in its natural habitat. You would think that would be, you know, like sand dunes. Or trails or something, but as of late, it's the shop. Got our $72 eBay water pump, and that goes right there. So I'm gonna get a pan under this thing, pull those hoses off, and get that swapped out. Seems pretty simple. All right, so this is undoubtedly going to make a huge mess. I do have a pan down there, and I think I'm going to drop my light. I think I'm gonna pull that hose off first, just because this sticks out past the under engine drip pan the farthest. The goal is to get the coolant in my pan and not into that pan, so that way it runs everywhere. But we'll see how this goes. Got one of these cool janky clamps. Go ahead and get that opened up, slid up. Yep. It's going really good. Well, for Pete's sake. What in? There we go. All right, I did pop the cap off the coolant reservoir, so hopefully it'll allow air in on that side, and we can get most of it drained out from this one hose, is the plan. As soon as I can get it off of there. As soon as it comes off of there. While it's spinning. There was a bunch of air in there.
That tracks, I suppose. Alright, hold on. We need a different tool. So let's do one of these, maybe. Just come off of there already. Yep. Well, that was fun as can be. Let me clean up that mess. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's keep on making more of a mess, shall we? Get him slid out of the way. Oh, I hate messing with coolant. It's so gross. So yeah, I'm just taking all these hoses off. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoses that go to this coolant pump. So yeah, just gonna work through and get them all removed. That's the plan. This bottom one right here, of course, the clamp is facing the back side, and then there's one on the back side of this elbow. Both of those are going to be a pain. This bottom one, we might have to pull the pump out to get access to that. We'll see. I think I can get a needle nose snaked in here and get this back one, maybe. Probably not. Oh, I did get it. Yay me. Now to get the hose popped off of there, because I definitely can't get a pliers in there to spin it. I hate my life. Maybe I should pull that water pump out of there. Let me see. So yeah, this one holds it in. Looks like this one is, oh, my extension might be too long.
That's what she said.
Oh, I love how everything gets nice and slippery when it's covered in coolant. That's fun. This water pump looks a little bit different, so that's reassuring. Let's see here. So that hose in the back is still hooked up. I probably need to figure out how to get that guy off of there. And that should be a real treat going back on. Just let go. I wish I could get something back there to spin it. That would make life quite a bit easier. Lighting situation, not ideal. But it's gonna be a bastard getting this one back on, provided I can get it off. There it goes. Work it off back and forth, maybe. Side to side, if you will. Alright, that one is off. Now how does this pump come out of here? Why won't you come out of there, you little pooper? That bottom hose can't be holding it on there that much, is it? No. What in the devil? I'm sweating profusely. Not a fan. It is like not sliding out. It's just rocking back and forth for some reason. It most definitely just slides right into the block. And there are a couple of O-rings, but surely they can't be O-ringing that much, are they? Hey, I got it. All right, that clamp is off. Spin this hose. Get this water pump out of there. All right. That was easy.
All right, so we are definitely gonna pull this apart and see if there's any signs of any reasons why this thing wouldn't be working like it's supposed to. Because I'm genuinely curious. Just those three? Yep. Alright. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that looks really good. So I didn't know if the impeller was plastic or something, but it's obviously metal. Obviously looks like it's in really good shape. I have a feeling we just did all of that for no reason. So that's super awesome. Yeah, there's where it goes into the engine and gets driven off of something. I don't know what drives it. Not sure what that does. But yeah, seems to be functioning just fine. Unfortunately, in this instance, well, we're gonna put this back together because I don't think it's bad. Great, just great. Well, pooper, scooper.
Whoopie dee scoop, scoop dee dee whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop, poop dee scoop dee whoop.
All right, so new water pump going in. That is lined up with whatever it connects to in there, or fairly close. I did oil up those O-rings on there, and it seems like that slid right into place really easily. I did not put any RTV around the base of that. I think with 2 O-rings on there, it shouldn't need RTV, right? We'll go with that until it starts leaking. That's not good. That bottomed out before it got tight. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a couple washers on that one. I'm gonna get these other ones snugged up first, like so. Looks like that one is doing its thing. This one I'm gonna pull back out and throw a couple washers on there. The casting is a little bit different than what was on there. I put 3 washers on there. That looked like the perfect amount. Tight. 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 And one more just for the safe measure. Tight. Spin this clamp around so that way it rubs on this other hose and puts a hole in it eventually, but it'll be easier to get on that way. Actually, if I turn this up a little bit, maybe it won't interfere with that other hose and still be easily accessible. All right, now we're gonna do this back one that I'm sure is gonna be a treat. Actually, it slid right on way too easy. Now we just got to get the clamp, and apparently that's gonna be the tricky part. It's only got to go forward like 4 miles. All right, now let's put this top boy on. And this front boy. I don't know why they're boys. I'm just assuming their gender. Probably not safe to do this day and age, but oh, there we go. Scoot on there a little farther. Just a little farther. All right. And one last guy right there. There. That was easy. With the looks of the old pump, I'm pretty sure that was not the issue. I'm pretty sure I have a head gasket out on this thing, which I did not want to deal with, but that's where we're at. I do have the new pump put on. The old one is sitting on the shelf. I'm gonna fill this thing up with coolant and see what happens. So I got it sitting up on the trailer like so, idling, trying to get the air bubbles worked out of it. I mean, the reservoir is definitely higher than the engine right now, and there are some air bubbles coming. I don't know what its issue is. We'll do this. We'll do a couple heat cycles on it like this and see what happens. Howdy. Welcome back. It is definitely the next morning. I'm still messing with this RZR. You can probably hear it. Actually, I shouldn't say still. I didn't do a whole lot with it last night. I just ran it through a few heat cycles, trying to get the air bubbles worked out of the system. I had a bright idea this morning to park it here, I'll show you in a second, to get the reservoir up higher than the engine. I may or may not be high centered right now. But anyways, it is running. We are getting up to temp. Reservoir is definitely plenty high, plenty full. It was down a little ways. I did not top it off this morning. And it's building up, so I'm assuming it's got a big air bubble in there somewhere. It's working out. I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing this, run it through some heat cycles, see if I can't get this damn thing to cooperate. I'll be back with updates. Well, it is hotter than blazes out here. It's not even really that hot, it's just humid AF. My glasses are actually fogging up. I just came from inside where it's air conditioned. Anyways, update. I've been messing around with this thing all day. Well, on and off all day. My sister is back from Oklahoma.
That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage. And the editor that let it come out is garbage.
So I went and had lunch with her. That was pretty nice. Catching up and all that jazz. I've been doing other stuff. I've been doing yard work and burning cardboard and stuff. But, so I can start it up and it'll run. I don't know how to explain. So I can start it up and now it's to the point where it'll run and it won't get hot. It will go up a little over 180 and you can tell the thermostat is opening and it'll cool back down. There is air bubbles still coming out, and I thought, like, so normally if you have air bubbles coming out, the level should be going down because it's replacing that air with coolant, right? Well, it didn't look like the coolant level was going down, so I was worried that it actually is a head gasket, which I'm still not counting that out. I thought it was like the head gasket and a little bit of combustion coming through the system, making the air bubbles. So I had it running while I was burning cardboard and stuff, and I came over here and checked on it, and the level was quite a bit lower. So I topped it off. So I think it's still working, the air bubbles, air out of the system. If that's the case, whoever designed this needs to be smacked upside the head. So for right now, I'm just going to keep doing that. I'll just start it up and let it run for a while. I did get it off the curb over there, so we're not high centered no more. I may or may not have had to use the winch in the Fiat to get it off the curb, but we got it off the curb. I got it sitting here now, pretty decent angle. I don't know if the camera will show you how angular it is, but it's a decent angle. So yeah, I'll start it up and show you what it's doing. I just had it running not too long ago, half hour ago, 15 minutes ago probably. It was at 180 or whatever ish. Obviously dropped back down to 154 or whatever it was. But yeah, so I haven't been filling it quite all the way up. I've been a little bit below the cold fill line. Like I said, that one time when I came and checked on it, it was down here quite a ways. So I topped it back up to there and let it run for a while, and then I shut it off. Now I'm starting it back up. Let it sit here and idle. It's smoking. The coolant does not smell like exhaust. It smells like antifreeze. It smells sweet. It smells sweet.
Sweet.
Not getting any hints of exhaust. I don't know for sure. We'll just keep doing this for a while. Well, I have the RZR in the garage. We're getting ready to go, so I pulled it in here. The coolant level is going down. It dropped a little bit because I don't have it on the incline that I had it on before. But I think it's just working air out of the system slowly but surely. What a pain in the ass. Whoever decided this was a good idea, I don't know. But it is maintained in temp, right at 180. Of course, I haven't drove it yet. Trying to get all the air worked out of it before I drive it. But yeah, got to pull it in the garage and we'll let it run one more time. Then we're gonna shut it off and go home. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. We'll keep working on this thing. Hopefully this fixes it. I have my doubts because it does not look like there was anything wrong with that other coolant pump, but I don't know. I just don't know. All right, until next time, you know what they say.
Thanks for watching the video.
Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe.
Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to my dad's channel.
Here we go.
Money, money, making crap for money. Money, and money.
All right, you have successfully entered up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start on your controller to access this super secret bonus footage. Sorry, that was a bad joke. The OGs will get it though. So as I'm editing this video, I have some updates that have developed. So what I do is, it doesn't matter what I do. Anyways, first off, I want to thank you guys. I know I probably don't say it enough. I do thank and appreciate you guys for watching. But the whole, subscribe, like, follow, I think that's kind of chooky, so I try not to do it too much. I actually have my daughter do the outro with hopes that her cuteness will override the chookiness. But I actually reached 100 subscribers the other day. I can't remember, it was like a week ago or a couple weeks ago. And in the world of YouTube, that's not very many. But the way I look at it, I think I'm at like 104 or 105 now. And so yeah, 100 plus people decided to subscribe to my channel. So that's cool. I appreciate that. I didn't start this to get monetized. It's actually just something I wanted to do for a long time. As you know, I've said it before, I have 2 girls, and I just want there to always be something available for them when I'm not around. I'm not going to live forever, so without getting too emotional, that's the real reason I decided to start doing this. And I wanted to learn how to edit, which I'm kind of getting figured out. I probably still suck at it, but we're getting better, you know. But one of the goals was to not spend a whole lot of money, and I actually bought the camera I'm recording with now. It's a GoPro 360, and I've actually honestly never even used the 360 portion of it. I bought it used from a buddy of mine with a Hero 3 and a whole crap load of accessories, and I don't even remember what I paid for them. I think it was $200, $250, something like that. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. But yeah, I've been doing this for 6 months now, recording everything on those 2 cameras. I have been uploading once a week. The 360 has a couple, I think it has like some sort of glare protection on the lenses, and actually both lenses have some real light scratches in them, and it can make the lighting goofy. So I splurged and I bought a used GoPro. I got it off of eBay. It is in super good shape. It's all fingerprinted up because I've been looking at it. It is a Hero 12 Creator Edition. So that doesn't mean anything for the camera itself, but it comes with selfie stick, and it comes with the media mod. Sorry, it's all smashed from being in the box. So hopefully my audio is better now. It comes with a light, and I think there was like 5 batteries with it, and some other, you know, cables and some accessories and stuff. So I'm going to do not all my recording. I'm still going to use these other 2, but I'm going to add this one to the fleet. So like I said, I got it off eBay. I think it was like $300, which I didn't think was bad at all. It is used, but it appears to be brand new. It's in very good shape. Everything is here. So my content will probably still suck, but I can at least record it with some a little bit better equipment, you know? So yeah, that's one of the updates I had for you guys. And actually, I think I haven't even used it yet. I think I will record the rest of this video with that. Yeah, all right, hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so yeah, here we are on the new camera. Sorry, the lens is probably... All right, yeah, so here we are, new camera. So yeah, like I said, my old setup that I got from Nick, pretty much all this stuff. I did buy some new batteries for the Hero 3, but he gave me this Hero, well, he didn't give it to me. He sold me this Hero 3, the GoPro 360. That did come with 2 batteries and the charger. Like I said, I bought these off-brand extra batteries for the Hero 3 because there was only 1. And then selfie stick, I got a suction cup, clamp, all kinds of different mounts, all kinds of little clamps and what have you. And I bought this hard case to put all that stuff in. I don't know if I'm gonna combine all this together. I don't know, we'll figure that part out. 1 second, let me set up this tripod really quick so I don't have to hold this. All right, so yes, new GoPro, I'm excited. I hope it works out good. One other update, I think I got like 3 updates for you guys in this super awesome special bonus feature. I didn't even do it. Paris is the one that came up with it, but I have a name for the Fiat. So I wanted something James Bond related. It kind of reminds me of something he would drive, but he like is always over the top, you know, like has to be like the most expensive and like the craziest. I don't think the Fiat 124 quite fits in that, but I believe a character from the James Bond series would drive a Fiat 124. So I named it, I don't know if you can see that, Moneypenny. If you're familiar with the franchise, you know exactly who Moneypenny is. And I feel like that's something that Moneypenny would drive, you know? So I'm gonna put that on there. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, name is Moneypenny. Miss Moneypenny if you wish. And then what was the other? Oh yeah, I
may or may not be in the process of selling one of my vehicles to another YouTuber. I would call him a pretty famous YouTuber. I'm pretty sure he has well over 1 million subscribers. I don't want to give too many details yet. I'm still working out how this is going to go, but it is definitely in process, maybe. And I'm curious if you guys have a guess of which car I might sell, or maybe who would buy something from me, a famous YouTuber. If you have an idea, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this bonus feature. The RZR, I'm still working on it. I have not finished that yet. I need to actually go finish messing with that right now. The point of the video was to put a water pump in, which I did, which was a mess, but if you want to know how to do that, now you have a video to do that. But yeah, just when I think it is the head gasket and it's not taking on any, I don't know, I need to mess with it and find out what's going on. I'm gonna do that right now. But yeah, again, thanks you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please comment. I love comments. I answer most all of them. Yeah, we'll see what happens.